Alright, here's my duck blind. I want to give an idea. What we do is we focus on mobility. We go through a lot of different stuff. We've got to have a boat blind that's down so it's not catching wind on an open lake. Inside the gunnels so it can go through brush or timber if we go out of state. I want it to be warm, comfortable, stout, tough, easy to build. What we did with this blind, this is a modified scissor blind. It uses barn door type hinges with a T-rail system. Bolts those on, 3/4 inch conduit bolts to that. The blind is built with 3/4 inch conduit, some 1/2 inch conduit, Cordura, camo nets, some raffia grass, the 1000D Cordura. We use some Velcro, use some agricultural tractor type pins, and that's about it. The blind is totally, when it travels, totally inside the boat. The brush doesn't hit it. There's no plastic to speak of. You can hunt cold weather, warm weather. You have rain guides, you have flip tops. It hides better than other blinds. What I've liked about it, I've had 2 other commercial blinds. I won't mention names, but they did a lot of what this blind does, but they weren't as stout, or they had other issues that I didn't like. Too much head exposure, etc. This one, I can run the boat. The blind, it does get in the way of my toolbox there a little bit. I have to lift it up. That's about it. But that's a pretty small inconvenience. Let me show you how it goes up. Take the seat down. Move the ball snuggers. Take this piece and this piece, pull it up, down, and around. Do the same thing in the front. You can't see, but now, what we have, basically an old style scissor blind. The main bars do not have holes in them. It's adjustable. You can adjust this blind to shoot low on one side or the other. If you've got divers coming in low, if you've got kids hunting with you and you want a low front, you can do it high back. It has flip tops. Let me put the pins in. You can adjust it. Flip tops come up. Like I say, get ready to shoot. You shoot from a sitting down position, drop the flip top, birds work behind you, drop that flip top. Like I say, it's adjustable, pretty stout like that. It's held together here across the top, which is where the flip tops are mounted. It's just a bar that goes from one side of the scissor blind to the other. That hooks together simply with a tension type connector. 2 bolts on this one, goes down into 2 holes on this one. Let me correct it back. Put it like that. It's just held together with heavy duty Velcro. It's not going anywhere. The Velcro just keeps it from coming apart if you pop it down or something. The glue's coming apart in that Velcro, but use the pin to adjust. If you want this end to shoot lower, like say divers or youth season, or you can do the opposite side. Adjust it, put the pin in where you want it, and you're good. These pins, these holes don't exactly match up. It's pretty tough to get them to match up, but it still helps, just like that. With the flip tops, you have a good way to hide your face. If it's cold, you can bring up these flaps. Also for rain, you basically get a lot more. It's kind of a rain top, and I also have another rain top in mind that'll go over the top of these if it's really truly pouring on you. The sides basically has decoy weights zip tied in, puts it on the outside. You get the idea. Come here, Jack. Jack, come. Come on, Jack. Come. Come on, Jack. We'll get my dog up here. Come on, Jack. Jack, come. Come on, Jack, get up here. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Come on, Jack. Come here, Jack. Come on. Come here, Jack. Dog can get up front if he wants, or if you want, or you can bring him in. Come here, Jack. Come. Come. All right. Come here, Jack. Come here, Jack. You've got a little hole cut for him. He can see out. Let me show you the outside view. Where, Jack? There you go. Ah! Well, Jack decides it's not duck season. The blind is basically just camo nets with a little bit of raffia grass. I don't like raffia grass on my flip tops. There's a little bit there, but not much. They are tore up from the season, but I get tired of the raffia grass falling in my face. Just don't care for that. It's kind of aggravating. This blind, when it's done, you flip the cordura up like that. This is after the season. It's been kind of tore up. A rough season. I had a blown motor this year. A lot of other distractions, so I didn't quite get the blind right the way I wanted it. I had to rebuild this blind. A tree did fall on it back a few months ago, so some of the stuff's not painted. Camo nets like that. Basically, the cordura hangs down. Like I say, it's weighted on the outside. If you need to get in, easy to do. It's just held down on the outside by weight. On the front, We just flip camo over. I think I've got sticks or something tangling the camo net up. And you try and run this boat up in timber or brush. If you're hunting a lake, try and put it in the shadows. It's not the greatest blind for a flat marsh with no cover, but it works pretty good in most areas with a little brush, or if you can get around some trees or something. Obviously the camo needs to be fixed up a little bit, but that's a pretty good view of it.